Hey guys, so it's really been a while since I've done a video. Part of that is with the summer, I really haven't had time by myself, and it's not as fun doing these videos with 3 girls in the backseat. So, yeah, that's why you haven't heard from me in a while. So, trying to just think of what I needed to update you on. First off, the whole weight, health, exercise thing. So exercising this summer has been a total bust. It's been really challenging. I did purchase a plain gym membership at my normal gym in June. I made it there once. And just we've had some other expenses and things come up, so I decided this month that I wouldn't do that and I just try and work out at home, which you guys know how well that can go. So I have done just some real basic stuff, biking every once in a while, just walking. I'm still getting my step counts in with my Fitbit, but other than that, it's been pretty bad. So once again, it's just been a good confirmation that skinny jeans definitely helps. Even if I'm not the svelte size 10 I would love to be, or hey, I'll even take a size 12. But it's just been a good reminder that working out, even if I don't see the physical changes I want to, is still a really good thing. So something new I've been doing this month, because summer is difficult. I have the kids home all day, like every other mom in the summer. I'm not trying to sound like it's only me that goes through that. But the other thing is, it's been incredibly hot this summer. And I know it's always incredibly hot, but it feels like we've had a lot more of the triple-digit weather this time. So it's been over the hundreds for a couple of weeks now, at least. And we've had a few days in the high 90s, but it's mostly been over 100, which when you're in a house with a swamp cooler, pretty much once it gets over 100, the swamp cooler just doesn't do much. So as a result, that's kind of affected what we've done this summer. And it's also affected, the food thing has been really tough because I haven't been using my stove because both the stove and the oven really heat the house up. So I've been trying to stick to things I can do in the microwave or just cold. So we've been doing a lot of cereal, which I always do that in the summer anyway. That's my summer thing for the girls so that I don't have to get up and fix them breakfast every morning. It's lovely. But the problem is cereal is definitely one of those red light foods, as Weight Watchers would say, for me, where it's really hard for me to stop with just a small bowl. I've been known actually to finish off an entire box of cereal before anyone else gets a chance to have any. Not all in one sitting, but you know, within a day or two, which is really embarrassing, but you know, there's where I'm at. So I was really struggling with overeating cereal in June. So, you know, not only was I not working out, but I was dealing with all these food things and going, oh, I know I'm eating too much. Not just the cereal, other things. You know, there's less structure and schedule, so it was really hard to stay accountable and do what I needed to do. So, I was talking to my sister-in-law at the end of June, and she tried the Whole30 thing, which I thought about doing for a while, but one thing I've noticed is that my body does not seem to react real well when I do really drastic food changes. So I've kept up with my no dessert, no soda, no sweet cereal, no sweet breads thing that I've been doing since April. So I've been able to keep that up through the summer, which has been really tough sometimes when people serve your favorite ice cream and you say no and all that. But that's the one thing I've been doing really well, so I've been keeping hold of that. So something I decided to add this month, just for a month, is no simple carbs. Because I did find that when I stopped doing sugar, I started really overdoing on carbs. So no breads, no cereal, no rice, no pasta. I do red potatoes, and that's something that's really helped me, especially in the morning. I'll do a red baked potato with a fried egg and some spinach and just a little bit of cheese and bake it in olive oil. And that's actually, the potato kind of gives you that bready feeling, And I have felt so much better since doing that. Again, I haven't seen much difference in this, but just the way I feel, it's amazing without all the bready stuff. I don't get the same crashes that I normally do. So, obviously cutting all simple carbs out for the rest of your life is rather difficult, which is why I've never tried Atkins. But it definitely is something I want to really be careful when I start adding carbs back in, because it's really been nice. It really has, just feeling this good. And it's funny how, I don't know if you guys have found this, but even when you're not 100% pleased with where you're at physically, when you know you're making good choices about your eating or your exercise, I don't know, for me at least, I find that I'm not as discontent because I know I'm making steps towards being healthier. So, yeah, it's been an interesting experiment. I figured, now with the Whole30, you cut out sugars, you cut out all simple carbs, you cut out legumes and dairy too. So no cheese, no yogurt, no peanut butter, and no beans. So you basically fruits and vegetables and lean protein, and I think that's about it. So I decided the carbs are really my tough spot. I do okay with dairy. I can overdo dairy, but I also have reactive hypoglycemia where I basically really have to watch my protein levels throughout the day so I don't have blood sugar dips. And I've just found that yogurts, cheeses, things like that, and peanut butter as well are simple proteins that are really easy to bring that level back up. I only do Chobani yogurt, like the Greek yogurt, because I've found that now that I've done the Greek yogurt long enough, the other yogurts are too sweet for me and they don't have the same effect. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to with all of that. In other news, Realm Makers is next week. So a week from Thursday, I'll be heading to Reno, which is super exciting. I'm so excited. I have almost everything ready. I'm still wrapping up some work on my one sheets, which is basically a one-page kind of flyer thing that tells about your book you're doing and gives a bio. It's something you can hand to agents and editors and people that are wondering about your book. I have my business cards done. I have some artwork postcards ready and even some stickers with my concept art. I have my costume already for the cosplay dinner, except I do need to practice my makeup. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going at as yet because I'm trying to not reveal that as much online. But let's just say it involves sparkly makeup. So I don't do a lot of makeup, obviously. So I'm trying to kind of experiment a little bit because I bought some sparkly stuff and I don't want to look like a little kid who sneaked? I never know what it is. Anyway, I don't want to look like a little kid that's been messing around with her mom's makeup, basically. I want to make sure it looks nice. So I'm going to try and practice that some. This week the girls are at Vacation Bible School, so I have 4 more days of just hanging around without children for a little bit, which is going to be awesome. Although I love them very much. It's been a really good summer, and we've had some good fun. But it's kind of nice to have some time to myself. And it'll be interesting this year because at this point, I have 2 girls who are definitely attending the charter school that we're going to be going to. But at this point, there's not an opening for my youngest. So I might be doing independent study, which means I will have a child home all day, every day, which is going to be interesting. Lisa's only 1. That sounds horrible. I hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to sound like a horrible mom, but I've definitely found I tend to be a better mom when I have some time, just downtime. Which one nice thing is, as an independent study student, she does still get to do the electives at the end of every day. And then if there are field trips or special days like that, she gets to go. So I figure every Monday through Thursday from 1:30 to 2:30, I'm going to drop her off and go sit at a little coffee shop and drink something other than coffee and do some typing or something. So it's going to be an interesting year. But yeah, and then the only other news I have is that in August, my family is going back to the coast. Woohoo! At the same location where we just went in June with our church's family camp. So that'll be really fun to get to revisit those special places with my family and hopefully get some more pictures of my locations. There's one location I didn't get to visit actually 2 locations I didn't get to visit last time. So I'm really hoping to get to visit those this time, get a few more pictures. But we'll see how things go. So I guess that's about all for now. It's been a crazy summer, but a good one. And I'm really looking forward to some cooler weather. I'm really looking forward to starting Skinny Jeans again in August. That's going to be very nice. And I'm super excited about Realm Makers. I cannot wait. I'm kind of debating trying to do some vlogging there, but I think I'm just going to have to get there and see, because it's my first time going to this particular conference. So I'll just have to see if it lends itself to that as much, or if I'll just do pictures. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it would be fun to get a few videos up. So hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying your summer, and I will be back at some point again when I have the car to myself. Talk to you later.